But says the Gemara, when are going to people fear you? Says the Gemara, about the role kalami oretz, about tefillin. Elu tefillin sheberoish. What means tefillin sheberoish? It doesn't say tefillin al roish, on the head. It says tefillin sheberoish. Many people wear tefillin and you don't see a difference. You take off the tefillin, you don't notice the guy ever put a. There's no resemblance of him putting on tefillin. But the word says, if you put on the tefillin, you went through the message of tefillin, you took the Bahamis, the skin, the hide of a behemoth, and you turned it into parshas. The lowest, you turned it into the most significant, purposeful, highest degree of kedusha. It's Hashem on it. You turned the Bahamis. It's not a chokhmah to be a malach. It's a chokhmah to be a ben adam, a person, a yelud isha, born from flesh, a bas adam, born from a mother. No, other religions have it. I don't know, came out of angel. That's not what Hashem is looking for. He has enough of them. He wants people on the earth to take tefillin and the lowest and turn it into the highest. He wants you to elevate it, the physical and the material and so on. That is the name of the game. So when you take tefillin and it's sheberoish, what means sheberoish? You see, David HaMelech says, it's in Kapitel Kuftes. So he says about all the lies that they're besmirching him, and he says, Hashem, please don't be quiet, please. Va'ani sefilo. Look at me. In other words, you have a guy that comes into you and he wants money, and if he the babkas, he sells you the Brooklyn Bridge. And he tells you, and you don't know if you should believe him. How do you know? You're Bamalos. How would you know? You don't know. But the difference is when a person walks in and he's black and blue and he's all beat up and he's gushing blood, he has not one living bone organ, and you can see the tzaris, you can see it's not from now, it's years of tzaris. You can see those eyes, you can see the terrible misfortune that they went through and all the atrocities they endured. And you see that and you say, you don't have to say a word. I hear what he's, I see it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. You don't have to explain. I don't have to believe you. I know for 100%. Your whole svasa guf, your body language says it all, right? It says David HaMelech, look at me, vani tefillah. I myself am prayer. You don't have to believe my words. I don't have to convince you. Look at my essence. I am tefillah. I'm all yours. Look at all my enemies. They try to destroy and obliterate us all the time, non-stop. They give a break here and there, but non-stop. When the truth comes out, you see the hatred, deep hatred, their evil eye, the horrible approach towards the Jews, to your Ben HaYachid, the one that's more committed to you and more loyal to than anybody else was ever loyal to any or parent or whatever. It's because I carry your name, Rebbeinu Shloim. That's where they're hurting me. I wouldn't carry your name, they would leave me alone. I would get a lot of covet. But I stuck it through thin and thick because of you, because I'm loyal to you. That's why I'm being hurt. Now, we're not judging Hashem. I'm just explaining. David HaMelech says, look at the expressions of the body, you can tell. You don't have to speak. You don't need rayas. You see, you don't need proof. It's right there in the pudding. When a person has tefillin sheberoish, it's in the head. In other words, you learn the lesson from these black boxes, all the halach and all the lessons of tefillin. That's vachamushim. They are armed with tefillin, and it should have been that way. Had it been that way, they wouldn't have issue. Mitzrayim would back off and run for their lives.